Hi friends, I'm Sophie. Welcome to my channel Natural World. We most often associate the word mystery with the unknown, the bewildering, and the bizarre. Thrill seekers the world over scour the planet on this search for remote locations and rare locales that few humans have been able to visit, but even the most savvy adventurer would have trouble getting to these forbidden destinations that normal civilians are barred from entering. From top-secret locations, to underground train networks, to cult-like locations, once you are through with the list you'll know why these locations are so secretive. We publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. Area 51. Area 51 is a secret U.S. base deep in the Nevada desert. It is the mother of all mystery places as its purpose is unknown to the public till date. With rumored theories around the area being used for alien autopsies, UFO crash landings, top-secret technologies and underground bases, Area 51 remains off-limits to everyone and steeped in controversy. It really is a mystery. Try as you might, any dependable information on it remains minimal and vague at best. Snake Island. Ilha da Queimada Grande, also known as Snake Island, is an island off the coast of Brazil in the Atlantic Ocean. It is administered as part of the municipality of Nanjing in the state of São Paulo. The island is small in size, only 43 hectares, and has a temperate climate. The island's terrain varies considerably, ranging from bare rock to rainforest. The snakes became trapped on the island when rising sea levels covered up the land that connected it to the mainland. The ensuing selection pressure allowed the snakes to adapt to their new environment, increasing rapidly in population and rendering the island dangerous to public visitation. There are over 4,000 species of poisonous snakes. It is also home to the golden lancehead, one of the most venomous vipers in the world. Its venom is capable of melting human flesh. Queimada Grande is closed to the public in order to protect both people and the snake population. Access is only available to the Brazilian Navy and selected researchers vetted by the Chico Mendes Institute for Biodiversity Conservation, the Brazilian Federal Conservation Unit. Metro 2 in Russia. Metro 2 is the informal name for a purported secret underground metro system which parallels the public Moscow Metro. The system was supposedly built, or at least started, during the time of Joseph Stalin and was codenamed D6 by the KGB. It is supposedly still operated by the main Directorate of Special Programs and Ministry of Defense. The length of Metro 2 is rumored to exceed that of the public metro. It is said to have 4 lines, and to lie 50 to 200 meters deep. It is said to connect the Kremlin with the Federal Security Service headquarters, the government airport at Vnukovo 2 and an underground town at Ramenki, in addition to other locations of national importance. The FSB or the Moscow Metro Administration refused to confirm or deny its existence to this very day. North Sentinel Island. North Sentinel Island is one of the Andaman Islands, an archipelago in the Bay of Bengal which also includes South Sentinel Island. It is home to the Sentinelese, an indigenous people in voluntary isolation who have rejected, often violently, any contact with the outside world. Their population is estimated to be between 50 and 400 individuals. They are among the last tribal people to remain virtually untouched by modern civilization. The Andaman and Nicobar Islands Protection of Aboriginal Tribes Act of 1956 prohibits travel to the island in any approach closer than 5 nautical miles in order to prevent the resident tribespeople from contracting diseases to which they have no immunity. The area is patrolled by the Indian Navy. Entry is made even more challenging by locals' reported desire to kill outsiders. They have been known to fire arrows and throw rocks. This resulted in the deaths of 2 fishermen in 2006 and a U.S. missionary, John Allen Chow, in 2018. The Negev Nuclear Research Center. The Shimon Peres Negev Nuclear Research Center is an Israeli nuclear installation located in the Negev Desert, about 13 kilometers southeast of the city of Dimona. Construction of the facility began in 1958 and its heavy water nuclear reactor went active sometime between 1962 to 1964. Israel claims that the nuclear reactor and research facility is for research purposes into atomic science. However, the purpose of the reactor is believed to be the production of nuclear materials that may be used in Israel's nuclear weapons. The airspace over the Dimona facility is closed to all aircraft, and the area around it is heavily guarded and fenced off. During the Six-Day War, an Israeli missile shot down an Israeli Air Force Dassault Aragon fighter that inadvertently flew over Dimona. Pine Gap. Pine Gap is the commonly used name for a U.S. satellite surveillance base, an Australian Earth station approximately 18 kilometers southwest of the town of Alice Springs, Northern Territory in the center of Australia, which is jointly operated by Australia and the United States. Since 1988, it has been officially called the Joint Defense Facility Pine Gap. Previously, it was misleadingly known as Joint Defense Space Research Facility. The station is partly run by the U.S. Central Intelligence Agency, U.S. National Security Agency, and U.S. National Reconnaissance Office, and is a key contributor to the NSA's global interception effort, which included the Echelon program. The classified NRO name of the Pine Gap base is Australian Mission Ground Station, while the unclassified cover term for the NSA function of the facility is Rainfall. Jiangsu National Security Education Museum. A new museum in Nanjing about spying is off limits to foreigners. We don't want such sensitive spy information to be exposed to foreigners, so they are not allowed to enter, a museum spokeswoman told the Associated Press. Only Chinese are allowed inside the Jiangsu National Security Education Museum, which documents espionage practices and houses a collection of spy gadgetry going back to the party's early days in the 1920s, such as hollowed-out coins for hiding documents and guns disguised as lipsticks. Bohemian Grove. The tradition of a summer encampment was established 6 years after the Bohemian Club was formed in 1872. Henry Harry Edwards, a stage actor and founding member, announced that he was relocating to New York City to further his career. On June 29, 1878, somewhat fewer than 100 Bohemians gathered in the Redwoods in Marin County near Taylorville for an evening send-off party in Edwards' honor. Freely flowing liquor and some Japanese lanterns put a glow on the festivities. This festive gathering was repeated the next year without Edwards. It is most famous for giving birth to the Manhattan Project, which in turn led to the creation of the first atomic bomb. The secrecy, symbolism and rituals of the group have been controversial since its inception. RAF Menwith Hill. Royal Air Force Menwith Hill is a Royal Air Force station near Harrogate, North Yorkshire, England, which provides communications and intelligence support services to the United Kingdom and the United States. The site contains an extensive satellite ground station and is a communications intercept and missile warning site. It has been described as the largest electronic monitoring station in the world. The site acts as a ground station for a number of satellites operated by the U.S. National Reconnaissance Office, on behalf of the NSA, with antennae contained in numerous distinctive white redomes, locally referred to as the golf balls, and is alleged to be an element of the Echelon system. Poveglia Island. Poveglia is a small island located between Venice and Lido in the Venetian Lagoon, northern Italy. A small canal divides the island into two separate parts. The island first appears in the historical record in 421, and was populated until the residents fled warfare in 1379. For more than 100 years beginning in 1776, the island was used as a quarantine station for those suffering the plague and other diseases, and later as a mental hospital. Because of this, the island is frequently featured on paranormal shows. The mental hospital closed in 1968, and the island has been vacant since. Visits to the island are prohibited, but various books and articles discuss visits by a writer and photographer. Post your comments on this video in our comment box. If you like the video, please subscribe and like, share. Okay, bye. Thank you.